My child, before the world ever knew your name, before your first breath filled your lungs, before your heart ever learned how to break, I knew you. I knew the nights you would cry in silence. I knew the battles you would fight without witnesses. I knew the moments when you would look up and ask, God, do you even see me anymore? And yet, I chose you. I placed my breath inside your fragile body. I wrapped destiny around your soul. I wrote purpose into your existence that pain could not erase. There are moments in your life that no one else remembers, but heaven does. Moments when your heart felt too heavy to carry. Moments when your mind would not rest. Moments when you smiled for others while your soul quietly bled. You thought you were alone in those moments, but you never were. I was there when you sat in the dark questioning your worth. I was there when your prayers felt unanswered. I was there when you almost gave up but didn't know why you stayed. You stayed because I held you. You think survival was accidental. It was not. You woke up each day not because you were strong, but because I refused to let you fall, my child. You have no idea how many times I stepped in silently to protect you. You don't see the dangers I blocked. You don't hear the conversations I stopped. You don't know the paths I closed because they would have destroyed your spirit. You thought rejection meant failure, but it was protection. You thought delays meant denial, but they were preparation. You thought silence meant absence, but it was my presence working quietly. I watched you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. I watched you apologize for having emotions I gave you. I watched you shrink so others could feel comfortable. And my heart grieved, not because you were weak, but because you forgot who you are. You are not an accident, you are not late, you are not forgotten, you are still becoming. There was a night you don't talk about, a night when your thoughts were louder than your voice, a night when the future looked empty, a night when you wondered if the world would even notice if you disappeared. That night, hell thought it had you, but heaven stood guard. I wrapped my arms around you when you couldn't feel me. I steadied your breath when panic tried to take over. I kept your heart beating when despair tried to silence it. You didn't fall asleep by chance, you didn't wake up by luck. You lived because I needed you alive. There are people in your future who will survive because you survived. There are hearts you will touch because yours was once broken. There are words you will speak that will heal wounds you once carried. Your pain is not wasted. Every tear trained your compassion. Every delay taught you patience. Every loss refined your discernment. You think you lost yourself, but you were being reshaped. I was stripping away what didn't belong to your destiny. Some people had to leave because they were attached to an older version of you. Some doors had to close because they led to smaller lives. Some dreams had to die because they were too small for what I planned. And I know, it hurt. It hurt to outgrow places you loved. It hurt to release people you prayed would stay. It hurt to trust me when nothing made sense. But my child, and faith is not built in comfort. It is built in uncertainty. You asked me for peace, so I removed chaos. You asked me for clarity, and so I removed confusion. You asked me for growth, so I placed you in seasons where you had no choice but to become stronger. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Prepared for love that doesn't drain you. Prepared for peace that doesn't leave you anxious. Prepared for purpose that doesn't cost you your soul. One day soon you will look back and understand why everything had to happen the way it did. You will see that I was never slow, I was precise. You will see that I was never distant, I was deliberate. You will see that I never ignored you, I was aligning things beyond your sight. My child, rest your heart. You don't have to figure everything out today. You don't have to carry tomorrow's weight now. You don't have to earn my love, you already have it. I am not disappointed in you. I am proud of you, proud of how you kept going, proud of how you stayed kind in a cruel world, proud of how you didn't let bitterness win, proud of how you chose hope even when it hurt. And I promise you this, I am not done with you. What's coming will heal what the past tried to destroy.